This podcast contains profanity and explicit material from the outset,
which may not be suitable for children or sensitive adults.
The views expressed are made in humour and are not designed to offend.
Now
sit back and enjoy. Hey guys, it's Dave. A couple of weeks ago, Jay, Chris and I sat down for a chat with some of the cast and directors from the movie Everybody Dies by the End. We also had the privilege to watch the movie before its worldwide release later this year, and I think I can speak for all of us and say the movie was amazing. The episode you're about to listen to is pretty manic from the start, but we wouldn't want it any other way. We had an absolute blast. Oh, and my microphone stops recording towards the end, so people may be answering questions with possibly no context, so you're welcome. Anyway, a massive thank you to Ian, Ryan, Brendan and Vinny for all the laughs, and we'd love to have you back again for another episode. Now sit back and enjoy.
What is it? What would you even call it?
I don't know, it's a warm-up.
The warm-up tongue roll. You should just be doing that when they join in.
G'day guys, welcome. What?
Oh god!
I don't think we're in the right place.
There's guys licking microphones in there.
I think we joined the wrong riverside.
Welcome to the Window Lickers podcast.
Yeah. It's not riverside. It's fucking swamp side.
Hey, what's going on, Tom? The window lick.
And if everybody ejaculates during this episode, it'd be amazing.
You should do that at the end.
At the same time, or just
It's
like
definitely coming
in individual, sections across.
I need you
the
to come on the
Literally
camera,
say
Theo. I need you to come on the camera. You want me to come on the camera? Not literally, but yes.
to just like on it, or like whereabouts.
In and around it.
In and around my camera.
Does anyone have a hot flannel?
I think Chris, you definitely have to say, if everyone could ejaculate by the end of this episode, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be.
very-
I think it's gonna be one of the opening lines once everybody's here.
Yeah, it's very, very serious.
Yeah, very seriously.
This, lay some ground rules. If everyone could please just ejaculate by the end of this episode, would be great. What are you guys doing? Just pre-roll my vomits?
And we'll all blow each other's dicks off, and we're just gonna be balls. Hey, Brendan.
Hello.
Hey, Brendan.
How's it
What's
going?
going on? Yeah, pretty good.
Good, man. How are you?
You might have entered at the wrong
Oh,
time.
did I?
No, you didn't. It's just something was said.
I did not hear anything. Do you want me?
That's
I
fine.
can
Thank
act
you.
like I did hear it, and then that could be fun. How you guys doing? Nice to meet you guys.
Everyone's popping in. Yeah, you too.
I hear Brendan introducing himself. What a way to start this.
But you should have heard what was said just as he entered.
Yeah.
I don't want to just leave it to me.
Yeah, you do. You definitely
Okay.
do.
I say now I kind of do.
What's up, Brendan?
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're doing good,
good.
man. We've been playing the Dead Space remake.
Oh, nice.
Oh, same. I've been playing that too.
It's really good.
Yeah, it is so good. It's scary as shit.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
I'm trying to get Vinny on right now, by the way.
All good.
Beautiful.
All good.
What's going on, Ryan?
Yo,
How are you, man?
Wait, why am I Goose?
Hey, wait, you shouldn't. No, you're not me.
It says you're.
Oh,
You're Brendan. You're
I never
You're
used
Brandon.
this app. My thing was like fully over your like box there,
I'm looking.
so I was like,
Like, hang on.
No,
why
no.
are you over my box?
I
Hey,
know.
Vinny. Do I hear Vinny?
no, I think Goose
No, he's not in.
That was
like
like a good Vinny voice. Whoever just said hey.
Hey.
I think that was me. It's funny you say that though, because I ended up watching the movie last night, and I was like, man, I can relate to this guy. I don't know if Vinny is like, I don't know if Vinny's like that. Is he like that in real life? But
why are you like Alfred Costello? Like, please talk.
I don't really know if I should answer that, but
I'll answer it. I'll answer it for him because he came in and he's like, "Oh yeah, chatting away. How you going?" He's like, "I'm good." Said, "Oh, I let my kids watch A Quiet Place on their own the other night."
Oh,
And
shoot.
how old are you? How old are your kids?
We were together. They're 10 and 6.
I was about
We
to
watched
ask
this-
how old they are.
Yeah,
Is
10
that
and 6.
Yeah. 6 and a 10-year-old.
Is that movie PG-13 or R-rated?
In Australia, it's M, so it's meant to be recommended for audiences 15 plus.
15 plus.
But it's only recommended. So if you're with parents, it's normally all right.
It's like a best before date type thing on food.
I think it's like, you could. I think a kid could watch it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard M. It's a hard M.
Hard end.
Yeah, it's a family movie.
It's a capital M.
Yeah.
There's a family in it for most of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they only had some nightmares afterwards.
yeah. For
so it
3
wasn't too
days, it's all right.
No.
I think I watched Aliens when I was 8, and I had nightmares for about 4 years. So that was fun.
And that's just
I've never
because
seen
it's
it.
It's
Sigourney
called
Weaver.
character building.
Well, you haven't seen it?
No,
Get the fuck
I
out.
haven't seen it.
Get out of the chat right now.
Hey,
Okay.
Brendan, which one have you seen?
Aliens.
Which one have you not seen?
Aliens.
This Aliens, the second one.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Alien.
Alien, I think is.
Aliens. Plural,
At least,
singular.
at least
yeah.
watch. At least watch the first two.
This one.
Yeah. Have you seen Predator?
No.
You haven't seen? Oh my god!
Seriously.
Oh my god!
When you're a horror director, you come across actors being like, "Hey, I really like this movie. I really like this character. I don't like horror movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this movie." And Brendan was one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But
Brendan, what do you like? Let's start.
What
at
do
that.
I
What do you
like?
like? Yeah. What movies have you seen?
Well, I've seen a lot of movies. Do you want to know my favorite movie of all time? And this is probably
Yeah,
Rocky.
yeah, what is
Rocky
it?
is my favorite movie of all time, and I will stand by
Oh
that.
yeah, that's all.
Cool.
You know,
yeah.
nice
Very cool.
drama,
Acceptable.
nice drama that happens to have some action
Nice
in
drama.
it, and it's a love story, and all of that kind of. And
it's got a little bit.
it's got a little drama to it.
It's got a little drama
Yeah.
to it. It's got.
Oh, that's a good.
Nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with the sweaty men.
No, no.
I mean, there's a little bit. That comes into play. I mean, if
They are
you look
glistening,
at Sweaty Man,
yeah.
they get much production value.
Yeah,
They be glistening.
yeah, they be glistening.
So, hey, are we still? Are we just waiting on Vinny? Are we? Or?
Let me go hop over and call him real quick.
Oh, that's all good.
Yeah, where is he?
Because we're just debating whether or not to sort of get an intro rolled out or whatever. Because we're kind of informal. We're just planning on shooting the shit,
Nice.
get to know you guys, and then just sort of talk shit. I guess we'll have some questions about the movie and stuff.
Sweet.
But I'll wait till Ian gets back. But we have like a bit of a tradition for the intro. I was going to try and get you guys involved, but
Oh, okay.
we'll see if you can pull it off or not. I think Jay describes it as a. I mean, we might have to relay it to Ian again, but Jay describes it. Picture a dog eating hot chips, and then try and make that
Yeah.
sound.
Hot fries.
Yeah,
fries.
French fries. Yeah.
French fries.
fries. Yeah.
Yeah, hot fries, and then try and make that sound.
Okay. Oh,
It'll make sense. It'll
Make sense, surely.
picture a dog.
I mean, you can
but
just
so-
like sort of.
Oh, okay.
You
I
can,
know how
or-
I
or a
would do
bulldog
that.
eating pudding.
I wonder if that's close how a dog would.
Give us a sample. Let's do it.
So
Let's see if you
I
bite
gotta, I gotta pretend that I'm putting it in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like
It's
I like
really hot.
something like
Then
that.
But you're
not his
But I'm a
laptop.
dog. Oh, yeah. Well, that's how I would do
Okay.
it. So I'm gonna.
but you're a dog, so you can, yeah.
We're talking about a dog eating French fries.
But they're really hot, like burning the roof of his mouth.
Yeah, I completely out of context. Yeah.
As long as they're not salted, I think it's ethical, right? They can eat as many as they want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's 2023. It's fine.
No, we
Yeah, dogs.
we just discussed. We have this noise that we make at the start of as we roll out the intro of every episode, and I was going to get you guys to try and join in for it, but I was going to sort of just leave
This
it
is
as a
every.
surprise. But if
This
we're
is
trying to
every
describe it-
episode. You guys do this?
Yeah,
I love that.
pretty
Yeah,
much.
so it's like a
Yeah.
vocal warm up to get everyone.
A vocal
But I
warm-up
want to know,
thing,
like,
yeah.
has it evolved? Has it evolved for you guys as you've done it?
No, it started from day one, I think.
But
didn't
like,
it?
has your
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
noise
because-
gotten
so-
better? Like, have you improved?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
So
Wall Street style, like
it depends. It depends how drunk you are.
Ah.
I guess
Yeah.
alcohol fuels a lot of the humor in this podcast. so-
Yeah, and we haven't.
Oh,
I
man.
haven't been drinking
Me
today. So.
neither. Dang, I wish I knew that.
we're from a region of California where things like magical flowers are very popular.
Indeed.
Hey.
Indeed.
That's
I
them.
see.
I'm a craft beer guy. That's me.
I like that about you, Brendan.
I don't partake.
You know, my brain is just it's a
Everyone has their own brain.
The electric
everyone has their own
lettuce.
brain. Everyone should have their own brain. That's 2020.
I love that.
You got to at least have one.
One brain.
Yeah,
Everybody
Yeah.
gets one.
Yeah, at least
Yeah.
one. Yeah. Two or more is frowned upon.
Yeah.
So-
What else's house? Brendan, where you at right now, man?
I'm at my girlfriend's
You look
house
like-
right now. because
You dirty dog.
because
I knew you were at a girl's house.
yeah. Don't say A. She's right here. She's up there.
I know you were at A or B's
Oh
house.
God.
No, Brendan's
A
very
girlfriend
me.
is in plural. It could be many.
Yeah.
One of many.
Yeah.
Brendan's a very moral and loyal man, and I like that about him.
I tried.
Sister wives. Yeah.
That's great.
I swear,
You
I heard someone say
guys,
sister
you guys
wife.
get all those shows over there, those TLC shows.
Yeah, we get them on the odd
Aren't
occasion.
they-
It's not all the
they're
time,
awful.
but yeah. Yeah, they are fucking terrible.
I love it.
But,
All right.
yeah.
Let's do a roll call of like, what are your favorite movies that have come out recently?
Recently,
Ooh.
Yeah,
Pearl. Pearl was fucking great.
yeah. Pearl, Barbarian really spoke to me. I love like specifically like the structure of that movie and how it like just the pacing is having fun with it. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to think. I can't think of anything
yeah, me neither.
recent I've seen that was like really stood out. I mean, the quality of movies these days is, I don't know, pretty average usually.
There's good stuff out there. You gotta sniff it out. You gotta sniff it out.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you used to have to do less
Yeah.
sniffing though, but you have to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
more
There's
sniffing
just
now.
more stuff. So there's more bad stuff. and
Speaking
more
of
good stuff.
sniffing,
Yeah.
I saw.
I like where this is going.
We saw a movie recently called Love on a Leash, and by God, it's beautiful.
Does the dog die?
No, he turns into a man at night though, and then a woman falls in love with the dog,
my
and then she turns.
Oh
it's
my
awful.
I had no idea it was about a dog.
Brendan,
But that's
did
cool.
this come out recently?
And it didn't. It
Did this
came
come out
out in the
recently?
past like 10 years, but
Okay.
it's not good. But that's the most recent movie I've watched. I like bad movies.
There's a
I managed to. Well, not. I said last night I watched You People on Netflix. It was sort of. It was good. Like you could tell, like there was a lot of comedians
Yeah,
through the whole thing.
great
So
cast.
like Eddie Murphy had a pretty good part. It was great, really great cast. But I started watching All Quiet on the Western Front, the remake, which was pretty good. Like it's in. They've done a very good job.
That is
Yeah.
That is a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. It's been getting hyped up quite a fair bit.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And Werewolf by Night, which I'd like, of all the Marvel movies, that Werewolf by Night having something different run on it. So it was good to not have Chris Hemsworth flexing his muscles for 5 seconds and actually some decent character-based stuff. So
it felt kind of like German expressionist. Like he's in black and white with like all the eye makeup. It felt like a director had like wanted to do something.
yeah, and it wasn't Kevin Feige, but he dragging him around by a leash.
Yeah, I just need to maybe like fleshing it out a little bit. Like I do feel like I didn't get to know the world fully. Like it was cool, and I love that they're like dealing with like blood magic and all that. but I do feel like there was maybe like a 90-minute movie there. Vinny, what up, man?
Hey.
Wait, hang on, hang on.
Hey.
Yeah, we're the only ones on.
We're all on,
No way.
bro.
Yeah, that's it.
We're all here.
I thought
You can see my camera. Hold
we're not
on.
Australians supposed to
They're
be
here.
Yeah, we don't have cameras because of our
Yeah.
ugly mugs.
Cameras are illegal in Australia.
We're from California, so you have to be filmed 24/7.
Nice. Yeah, we were just discussing actually with getting cameras because yeah, it's something we've been
Wait,
meaning
you guys
to do.
aren't
So.
fucking around? Like, honest to God, you know what your faces are?
Nah, we're anonymous. That's it. Any
Completely
That
illegal.
sounds fucking suspicious as fuck, doesn't it?
Okay. I think I've already established in the first 2 minutes that me and Vinny are very similar, so that's cool. I like that.
2 minutes. How many minutes have you guys been on?
Like 5.
For like 10 minutes.
16 minutes. Yeah, it's all good. Man.
Fucking what year is it? Yeah, we got.
Vinny, just to prove it's real, if you could just show us both your nipples as well. Fine.
See, exactly. You know how many times I had to jack off on a fucking podcast, which I thought was a podcast, but it fucking wasn't at all. I believe you. Landlord.
Wait, why would you jack off on what you thought was a podcast?
All fucking hand jobs with the homies, and I was like, yeah.
I was like, that's not a good enough
Hey.
reason
I'm like,
to jack off.
after like fucking 3 minutes, I'm like, I'm the only one on here. And no one.
Oh god.
Anyways,
Is this
Hey,
by the way? Are we doing the show?
Yeah,
We're recording now. It's all
Oh,
good.
beautiful.
We're recording. Yeah.
Look in.
it's something late. Maybe you guys are in the middle of like a serious topic,
No.
Nah.
and I
No.
just
No.
jumped in jerking it like a piece of shit. Yeah.
We're in the middle of a very serious one now, though.
Yeah.
Now it's serious.
I think we've just found our fourth little pig. Yeah. Hey, in all serious though,
Vinny's the big bad wolf.
Oh.
that's right. In all seriousness, though, if we could all ejaculate by the end of the podcast, that'd be really appreciated. All right.
Yeah, that Al Costello was
Vinny's been twice.
If you guys could jerk off within 4 minutes, then we're gonna do it. Because I'm ready to go. I love podcasts. I'm gonna start one soon.
Yeah, sure.
Vinny, what do you think a podcast is?
Bunch of bros get together.
When a man and a woman love each other very, very much.
When a bunch of bros love each other and have webcams.
Yeah, a bumming circle. We talked about it earlier.
No, that was a drumming circle.
Oh, sorry. Got around the wrong way.
All right, sorry. Let's talk about serious stuff now.
All right.
We don't do serious here, man.
Benghazi, did they assassinate him? I forget.
Benghazi's a place.
Benghazi.
Then they didn't kill him. Yep.
Yeah.
They
No,
made
he's
him
alive.
it.
Yeah, he's alive.
Michael Bay directed it. John
Can I just
Krasinski.
look up what you guys look like? You have Instagram? Am I supposed to be honest?
Our faces won't be there.
I'm just gonna pretend that you guys are your avatars. Like you're like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style, like
Yeah,
pigmen, right?
That's what I'm envisioning.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So we don't get to keep Vinny's camera recording for later.
No, you can't. Oh, wait. There you guys are.
Where the
Oh, you
fuck
just
did he
started
go?
following me.
I think Dave just disappeared.
Oh. Well, just a bunch of pigs on your podcast. thing. You're not that old Amish guy, are you? Wait, that's
You're that
literally
old
the
Amish
what guy? Who's that? Is that
Yeah.
Goose?
Yeah, that's
Dave,
me.
That's Dave.
Okay.
All right.
Real person.
Hey.
Hey, there he is.
Guy. Oh.
Did you just go with your laptop cam? Did you?
Yeah, it makes me look like a grainy piece of shit. So I'm just hiding my badly cleaned kitchen in the background. I'm trying to stop my children from running past
That
the
gives
camera.
a fuck. Have you seen Vinny's place?
Oh, yeah. You want to take a tour? Here, I'll do a quick.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, we got a sandwich.
Oh, look
here.
at that. That's great.
And then we got a mushroom guy. This is my remote control that I put a fucking thing on so I don't lose it. Because who doesn't lose the remote control all the time, right? well, now if you got a remote control,
That's amazing.
buddy. Anyway, yeah.
Patent pending.
Oh, here, sorry.
Especially because they're so small nowadays. You sit on one, you might lose it.
Everybody impressed?
Yeah, fuck you and your fucking plants.
Fuck those plants.
Fuck those plants.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
See what we did there?
You gotta.
Yeah,
I
you
see what we
guys
did
watched the
there.
movie.
We did.
At least
did.
the
We
first
said we
5
would.
minutes of it. That's
No, I watched the whole thing.
Why did Dave just click off?
I don't know.
He's just fucking involved.
He's probably ejaculating.
he won.
Yeah,
Dave
I had to
won.
finish.
That happens.
Yes. We weren't sure how the format was going to go with this thing. Like Ian and I have been having yarns on the recent. We were happy just to talk shit and throw a few curly questions in there for good measure and have a bit of a laugh because we don't take ourselves very seriously here with us. So we just like having a bit of a. You said earlier, usually we just get annihilated drunk and talk shit for 3 hours and only an hour of it gets put on the actual Spotify. So yeah, it's good. Just the inappropriate jokes just get left off.
Yeah, man.
You see how drunk we can get?
And
All right, should we?
even voiceover deals for like the next movie we're talking about? Yeah, dude, we're friends of the show.
Nice.
Wicked.
All right. Well, I guess we should probably start off with an intro then. And this is Vinny. I think you might have missed out on it. You pick up on it momentarily, but you're gonna need to make the noise a dog makes when it's eating hot fries. All right. So just try and picture a dog eating hot fries.
Wait a minute. Is this how we all say hi to each other?
Yeah. Pretty much. That's how we kick the episode off. So.
Yeah, that's how we kick every episode. We kick it off.
So you guys won't get it at first, but you pick up on the noise and then just tag in on the end. It's fine. All right.
A dog eting hot fries?
Yeah, that's right. And then make that noise. You got this. All right.
Wait,
I
You'll be
believe.
fine.
The noise I think a dog would make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody
Yeah.
got it?
Oh, we all do.
All
I'll
right.
see
So,
what
So,
happens.
do you want me to drop it out like I normally do?
Yeah, go on
you
then.
do it, Joe. You do it.
yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Okay,
All right.
stand by.
Do I have to turn my?
All right,
so I
we
should
ready?
Turn my
Yeah.
Do it.
volume down.
Yeah, okay, right.
I don't know what to expect.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to a very special episode of the Three Little Pigs podcast.
No, you guys.
Oh, that was it right there.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah,
That's right there.
Yeah.
This isn't a podcast about direction.
Dog sounds like that. No dog sounds like that.
Wait, could someone just do what does it sound? What's the sound supposed to sound like?
Just go for it.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Okay.
That's fucking eating pussy.
Yeah, I could have gone with that.
Yeah.
I probably should have gone with that.
Yeah.
Bulldog eating
All
vagina.
right, guys.
All right.
So I'm just going to kick off by saying, without sounding like too much of a fangirl, I watched the movie last night. Everybody dies by the end, and yeah, loved it. Absolutely loved it. And honestly, I just want to get this straight off the bat because I don't know. I'll probably yammer on for fucking ages about it. But I can see without knowing much in-depth stuff about the filmmaking processes and the industry and all that kind of shit. I feel like it has definite like Hollywood potential. Yeah, I watched it. I loved it. That's it. That's that's all I'm going to say for now. We'll obviously talk more about it.
Thank you.
A lovely thing to say. Look how blushy you're making Ian.
Nah, that's all right.
You guys.
But no, I haven't.
No,
Just for such a and I don't mean this in a bad way, but for such a simple idea, it was pulled off really well. And yeah, just everything, the dialogue, the filming, the sets and all that sort of stuff it was great. Loved it. So yeah.
And you would think these goddamn guys would be like brainstorming and constantly behind Video Village, just like fucking strategizing, and they just got high the entire time. I was
Nice.
blown away by how nonchalant the entire crew was, just smoking pot always. And I'm like, Ian, did you like that take? And he was like, yeah.
Sure.
What take, man? What take?
Any directing? He's like, well, did you feel good? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, all right, man, moving on.
I guess
That was the stress of the whole fucking shoot in a nutshell for me.
You didn't even know if it was getting filmed. Did we just film that? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it was fine. Yeah.
Figure something out later, man. I'm like, all right.
there was one scenario where we left you in war paint and you like left to go to a bar, and like I was so worried that like people might assume that you were
doing blackface.
Yes. and then he kind of came back to me. He was like a little
that makes so much sense now.
Yeah.
Because everyone was screaming racist motherfucker at me. I had no idea what the fuck they were doing.
We thought you were just gonna do like a strip, but you went pretty heavy on it.
I like it. And like to me, it looks like a Rorschach ink blot.
Yeah, it
test.
does.
Nice.
That was great.
So how did you guys all get together? How did you guys all meet or know each other? Or
there was this guy, and he would get people together like when they were like down at their lowest, and he would have us like do crimes together.
I was waiting for a serious answer.
yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was thinking.
The truth is, Ryan and I have known each other since we were like 11 years old. We were in math class, and we were like non-problematic children, so we were sent to the back to be forgotten.
No, you mean problematic.
No, we were in the back, right?
Well, I got sent back because I was being a piece of shit.
And I was in the back because I was forgettable. And because you know how like some of the punk kids get front row?
Yeah.
And I was just in the back like doing shit, you know. And then we were sat back together, and I remember we started like bonding over like talking about like specifically it was Spider-Man 3. That was the era. And then and then in high school, Ryan and I had been making like fuck off sketch comedy videos, like shot on iPhones and things like that.
For YouTube.
And then Ryan went to college to study theater, and I just kind of was making DIY movies on my own. And then I would start making serious DIY movies with Ryan, and then he introduced me to people like Brendan,
who I met through theater.
Yeah, they were studying together in theater.
Cool.
And then Vinny, I saw in a movie called Resolution, which shot in our hometown of San Diego, and I was like, fuck yes, these guys are from San Diego, they're in San Diego. I ran into Vinny at a screening for Spring and a screening for The Endless, and then that same year we ran into each other. I hit you up, and you're like, yeah, man. And then I think that December we shot the opening scene where Vinny and Bill Oberst Jr. are battling wits.
That was a great scene, dude.
We all felt good about
it. Fuck off.
That was the first day of shooting. Yeah, it felt great.
All 3 features we filmed, I've like on the first day, like I'm not to like suck around dicks, but like on the first day of filming, I know that like we're doing something right.
Yeah, if you pull a scene off like that on the first day, it's got to be good vibes. It's got to be good vibes.
Like the first day of shooting of our first feature film ever.
And then on the first day,
it was exciting.
I felt that on Saul. I felt that on Normie. I was like, first day of filming feels good. I think this is a good omen.
Yeah, for sure. Who came up with the little details, like the plant on the desk, like when Vinny holds the stake up to the candle? Is that all Vinny, or is that a team effort?
Ryan went to a 24-hour Walmart the night before.
Yeah, the plan was just to like set deck it to look like a talk show.
Like we literally our storyboards were Charlie Rose. Literally.
Oh yeah, I just fucking dove across the table, and I never told you guys I was going to do that.
Was just improv from Vinny to just
fucking happened randomly because I think we got everything, and I'm like, can I just do a weird one? And they're like, yeah.
And the beauty of
Vinny that might not even be true, but that's in my head thinking like, that's probably totally what happened.
And there's like a chaotic neutral to Vinny where like there's like a Steve-O mentality in you where you're like, I want to stunt it up to 200%. Like let's get the most production value out of this. And I feel like when we were filming the Willie Wilson intro scene, you were like, let's like really cap off this scene to make him look truly manic. And so it ended with you you're like, I'm gonna squish this fucking plant. No, you reset it. I'm gonna dive across the table. Did you like that? Let's do it again for a wide shot.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, okay, cool.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, man.
I haven't heard you talk that much, or I haven't seen like you're up for a while.
I'm always listening, Vinny. I'm always listening.
What is Dave? What is your not that we're not your first favorite, but like what's another one of your top horror films? Just so I can get a basis of the energy of the guy you are.
Wait, did you say horror films or horror films?
Horror films. That sucks 9.
Pornos,
Yeah, pornos, yeah.
You can tell I
find Pigs and Knickers 4 had quite a good production value.
Oh my god, that's my favorite one! Because that one girl with a wiener, and then the other wiener, and it was like,
See the noise.
Can
you
noise.
just did.
See, there's the noise again.
Yeah.
So I should have described it as So I should have described it as choking on two dicks. That's how I should.
Oh man! But then we would have sounded like actually like a dog eating hot fries. See, that's the whole.
See?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you could have the
no,
same subject and always put up a different image, but the image is silent, but it looks like it's like, what could it be? And it could be like 30 different things.
It's
Is this a
English
man
all
sucking off two dicks? Or a dog eating pudding? Or
Or there's like 3 dicks.
or
It goes back to
you decide. It's like a pick a path book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've loved horror movies all my life. From when you look at Peter Jackson's first film, Bad Taste, I don't know if you've seen that one, where it's super low budget, filmed literally around the corner from my old house in New Zealand, and he obviously the cameos which he kept going through all his movies. That sort of started me on the random horror path, and then Meet the Feebles, and then it started going on to. I used to work in a video shop, obviously back home when I was younger, so I'd grab every horror film I could from the shitty 1980s. That's what I like, 1980s horror films with the old with the voiceover guy. I love the voiceover guy from the 1980s movies where he does, it's freaking unbelievably cliche, but that's what I like about horror films. So, but then I love comedies. I love comedy a lot more. So if it's a comedy and a horror together, I'm a happy man.
Do you think it all started because a movie was filmed like so close to where you lived originally before you really had any exposure to movies?
No, because
So
when
it
it first,
like right in your face, and you're like, dude, I fucking love this. What's this horror movie? And then that became why, you think?
I think it was more along the lines of because, like, for example, Lord of the Rings, when that was filmed, that was the same. I don't know whether you guys are fans of Lord of the Rings, but in the Lord of the Rings film, when they're chopping down the big tree, the orcs are chopping down the big tree, that was over my back fence at home.
Wow.
So
Everyone you know is
That's awesome.
yeah,
Did everybody there worked on that film?
no. So
yeah, they did. Yeah, they all. Yeah, they got the kids in and everything. Yeah, free labor.
Everybody was enslaved.
Like in that movie is just like your neighbors or buddies that you went to school with. and stuff?
You're not joking. My pretty friends were elves, and my ugly friends were Urukai and orcs.
Whoa.
So it was literally. I'm not joking. Like straight up, because I was working full time, so I couldn't go because I was working at a TV studio doing non-TV stuff, and then they were going and sitting next to Ian McCallum eating their meals at the end of break. I'm like, you fucking bastards! Why can't I go do something like that?
So did Peter Jackson just jump in and go, right, get me all these sexy kids in makeup and get the ugly ones
Yeah, pretty
not
much.
in makeup? You know,
Without making
the
it
ugly ones
weird.
can be themselves. Yeah.
That's his unreleased movie.
Yeah.
No, but no. So I.
So
Yeah, no. So that said, I've loved horror movies and that sort of stuff. I said that's why I said I know we're talking about your guys' film, but that's why I like the comedy mixed with dark horror. That's why I prefer. That's why I wanted. I saw the trailers when I reached out to Ian. I'm like, oh, I'd love to watch that. Hence why we're all here talking shit with each other. So, but yeah, it's that's pretty much me in a nutshell. But for want of a better word, but yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think for me though, like I've got a very different approach because horror's not really the topic that's entertained me. Like when I was young, growing up, there was one film that stuck out to me though, and I don't know if you've ever seen it. And it was a really, really bad budget film, but when I watched it as a kid, I fucking shit myself. And it was called Alien Abduction: The McPherson Tapes.
Oh, I've heard of this. It was like one of
these guys have.
movies, right?
Right. It's filmed. It's meant to be filmed like from a video camera.
Yeah.
And it's like family at Thanksgiving or something. And then the aliens come down and all this shit. I mean, I've watched it again since as an adult, and it's not as scary as I remember it. But I was a child, and I was fucking shitting myself. Like I thought this shit was real. I fucking can't move from bed watching this thing, and so I think for me I'm more of a comedy type guy.
Yeah.
But one of the big observations I made for this film is that the little subtle hits that you've got in there, like when we've got just the blood scene. I think when the blood guy's drinking out that little shaker, that protein, just in the back, like the protein shaker.
Yeah.
This is played Howard. Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
People love how.
No, but like that, but just that little subtle, like there's everything else going on, and you're just there. You've just got that protein shaker, and you're just like, it's those little things like me.
Brian came up to me. He's like, "Is it good to drink?" And I'm like, "I think it's good to drink." And he's like, "I'm gonna
It's
drink it."
well,
Yeah, you guys were high.
He's like, "I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you."
well,
I did not feel
No.
good. It's non-toxic. But you shouldn't drink it because my stomach did not feel
You just
good.
have like this like.
Yeah,
it's like
What is
soap.
It's like
It's like
syrup
soap,
that you
right?
can't digest.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
it wasn't
soap. What
soap.
is it?
It was
It stained all my clothes. Like all my clothes are still.
Isn't it?
totally
I thought it was
stained.
something to do with corn
I
syrup,
thought it
wasn't
was
it? Or
soap
something
in
like
the
that?
corn syrup.
Yeah, it was.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, there were different types
Oh.
of blood on set. If you want to get nerdy about it, there
Yes.
were the ones that you could swallow and
Mhm.
put in your mouth. There were the ones
Yeah.
that you could like get. So when Allison is getting sprayed with blood, there are different consistencies. Hopefully, that you can tell. Where the first few times she's getting sprayed, it's a much brighter blood that looks kind of like stage blood, and then when she gets sprayed for the authentic time. It is a darker blood to kind of feel just
and that's the
total
kind that
change.
Ryan drank.
Yeah, okay.
And
Yeah.
in the
nice.
scene, I'm like straight up not even acting because I like put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, "Are you good? Are you like?
Yeah.
Are you all right?"
She'd be drinking that.
I didn't
And
know
then
he
he's
was
just like,
doing
"Oh,
it.
you'll be fine."
I took the teeniest of sips.
Was that
Even that was enough to make me feel a
Yeah.
bit queasy, but it's all good.
It was a one take.
Yeah.
It's all good.
yeah. So did so I noticed that like Raquel Trevino and Doris Liu were your makeup artists and all that stuff. Was the blood stuff mainly up to them, or did you have like?
So Raquel was gonna work on the principal photography, and she ended up taking another job overseas, and so she was kind of like managing from afar. She hooked us up with Doris. I told Doris what exactly I wanted, and then we kind of figured out things like, okay, for I don't want to spoil too much, but like say for like a scene where someone cuts themselves open, we need like a Kurosawa pressure squib, or for like say if someone were to be put into a wood chipper, we would need a couple.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, of course.
If you were to put someone in a wood chipper, you would need like 2 tanks. They were literally called tank squibs, and yeah. So like we just said like your job as director is secretly to just be a curator. You're like, I want to curate this, and then you hire people that can find what you want.
Yeah, nice. I also noticed that I think Josh Weibel, who played Mark. I noticed a lot of the guys. Weibel do you know his family or anything like? Because a lot of his family look like they're involved in the production and stuff. So
his brothers. So I hired Josh on as a producer because his brothers are also not just on the video media side and sound side, but so yeah, Josh plays Mark, the sound operator to my character's documentarian, and he
also an actual sound guy.
yeah, and actually ran sound on the movie. And him and his brothers are also craftsmen, and they have a company called Weibel Studio Integration. And so we were lucky enough to have that dungy basement space, and then we hired the Weibels to build the cabin facade.
Yeah, nice.
Cool.
Where was
Wicked.
where were the filming locations like Camp Costello and stuff like that? Did you end up having like an actual junkyard or a compound or something, or?
Yeah, we did actually. So
Yeah, nice.
We cheated it. It was 3 locations. The exterior camp itself was owned by a dude named Jose up in the mountains, and he just graciously was like, "You can have anything you want on my property. You film away." And there's a lot of unique corners to that property, and we really utilized it. And then the interiors of the house are actually my house, and then the basement is a studio space downtown in San Diego.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Ian, when you've got Al, and he's got that humming circle right at the start. Again, one thing for me is the subtleties. What's the dog's name?
Dude, that
And whose dog is it?
And whose dog is it?
That's Lucifer's dog, bro. That dog is evil.
Okay.
As you can tell.
Brendan, do you
I
wanna talk
would
about
love
that?
to. So that dog, but they look the same. I don't know which one's which, but
There's a lot of them, dude.
my
we
entire
had a-
forearm was
last
in
time
the
we were
dog's
there.
like freaking mouth.
They don't bite
Yeah.
you, but they open their
So,
mouth on you. It's really
in
weird.
the it's right off camera, but after we do like the circle humming, the dog's near me, and I go pet the dog, and the dog like tries to nip at me, and then that's why you can hear Vinny go like, "God damn it, Grant!" But it's because the dog almost bit me.
Some context. Context
So
there.
be
Yeah.
careful, he bites.
It was because Brendan has been playing Grant, where Grant will just like flip and just start screaming at someone. You know what I mean? Because we filmed the night where he's yelling at Josh and pushes him on the bed. The
Yeah.
dogs are freaking out. And when he's yelling at me, that POV where he's just running right up to the camera, Brendan screamed out a tonsil stone at me.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So the dogs really were confused.
It smells so bad.
You guys,
I didn't smell
you guys
shit,
know what
but
those
I
are,
saw like a tree come out.
Yeah.
And so the dogs were just really confused by like the entity of like Brendan/Grant.
Well,
And so they were just kind of more on
I will
guard.
say,
Well,
I
that kind of
had
makes sense.
Another moment, without spoiling it, my final scene. I had a take where the dog came up to me, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna pet the dog like in character," and I was so into it, and I felt so good. And then the dog tries to like bite me again. That's when my entire arm was in its mouth. I'm like, "Okay, cut." I almost got bit. But
So whose fucking dog was
the
it?
guy who owns
Like, what
the property.
Okay, that's a
Oh, it was Jose's dog.
Yeah, that place had like 100 goats and a bunch of pigs and all kinds of crazy.
See, I fucking knew I saw a goat.
Yeah.
I thought it was a dog, but it was a goat.
There was footage of like the animals and stuff, but it just ultimately wasn't necessary to the final cut.
Yeah.
No, but that's
The bit with the bit with the pig head as well. Did they actually have a fight over that pig head? Because you cut it down just as like they both jump towards it. And I'm like that because I've got two German shepherds, and I know when my two are going to fight, and that's what it looked like.
Those aren't actor dogs. We didn't have it planned or anything. We just had the thought of
that shit all got
and so I went to a butchery and I bought a pig head. And I remember them asking, like, you want it cut, right? Because I guess normally if people getting it, they get it.
Normal
like,
pig head buyers.
I'm sitting
they get it. Yeah.
Like I want,
the usual pig head buy.
I'm sitting in my car in downtown San Diego in Barrio Logan, waiting for Ryan, and Ryan's like being accused of being a witch.
I was getting a lot of weird looks from them just walking out with this whole ass pig head.
But were you just real casual? Just can I have a pig head, please?
And they're like, do you want me to chop the ears off at least? And he's like, I want
No.
this. Give me the whole pig head.
It was also
Yeah.
like it was a Mexican spot, so everything was Spanish.
Yeah.
Everything was written
It's like,
Spanish.
why'd you want the pig head? It's just for a movie.
So there was
You should've
already-
just-
didn't even say that.
So, yeah.
You should have just ran with it and just started yelling out "Hail Satan" everywhere and fucking.
That's not
It's
enough.
my pig head. I fucking do what I want with it. I'm gonna
Oh.
fuck it. Like, just go with it.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
But the
How
dog-
much did it cost?
Party.
That was just
Yeah, just start tonguing the pig head.
We had to defrost it, and the dogs were like waiting for it.
they were
It smelled like bacon in the air. No
because
joke.
it was kind of frozen, so we were like thawing it off. Like,
Yeah, that was a fun night though. That was the last night we
Yeah.
filmed with Grant and Howard, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wicked.
Hey, Vinny, I gotta know. Did you come up with the line that you? Who came up with the line that I'm gonna blow your dick off and it's just gonna be balls?
Yes.
Oh,
Vin-
that's Vinny.
Vinny said that to
Yeah.
me.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Fuck
Vinny
yeah.
said shit in rehearsal, and I'll be like, make sure you say that in the fucking movie.
Yeah, because that's gonna be my new favorite fucking catchphrase. I'm gonna say it everywhere I go now.
Like that was good.
Balls. My favorite part is I go, wow.
Great experience that would be. What a wonderful time.
But that was the joy of making the movie, man. You would let me just say whatever I wanted. You're like, yeah, fuck it, give it a shot. Because you'd be high all the time, but still, I mean, I think it went to all of our advantage.
As well.
Yeah,
And that's
there
what
was something supernatural happened on Everybody Dies by the end, where I don't know why we decided our first film should be this massive ensemble picture, but we, yeah, but everyone who came on just got it, and we didn't have to talk too hard about it. Like the most discussions we would have would be kind of like emotional continuity, like where it falls in the story, what we just did before this because we shot
Yeah.
out of order. and then we would just block it out, and we would just do a series, and we just keep playing it until it was just like nice and smooth, and everyone knew what they were doing and what the best versions of it were. And we'd kind of just like get to the point where we're just like do it like stupid simple now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask actually. Did you have to write? Because obviously it's a movie within a movie, like Inception movie.
Did we write the full movie?
Yeah. So did you write 2 scripts, or was it just to do with script continuity sort of thing?
Like no. I feel like Alfred's movie is probably fucking stupid.
I feel like Al himself knows that the true movie that's not the true movie.
Yeah.
The true movie is the one that Calvin is filming.
Yeah. And I like all the touches, like all the fake posters as well, like with the battery acid and pinball head and all that sort of stuff. That's cool.
Those are still up.
Yeah, those
I
are
did
just
notice with my wife is still a photographer, but used to be a photographer. And one of the bit when you're sitting at the table, Vinny, the shot has got the rule of threes, and all the plant, there was something else, and I'm like, I literally yelled out to my wife. I said, "He's doing the rule of threes! He's doing the rule of threes!" Just because of having the 3 in the line, I was like, "Oh, I remembered something from my wife said." I'm like, I was going to hit you up about it and talk to you about it, but I'm like, that's a proper technical stuff as opposed to just a dark comedy. Has actually got some amazing shots the whole way through. I like the color as well when it all just goes red and goes sideways. So, we're all fangirling as much as we can.
Yeah,
man. So we actually did enjoy it.
Yeah, I expected it. Look, and like I said, I don't know much about film production and things like that, but
I don't know what roll of threes means.
It's kind of like imagine.
But no, I cut him off, meaning I was just jumping a lot. Don't tell me. But
I don't want to know. I'm just saying I don't know what
I don't
it
want
is.
to know. I just don't know what it is. And shut the fuck up.
you interrupted him. I interrupted him.
You don't want to be in the dark, okay?
Man, to be honest with you, Vinny, I was really crossing my fingers to hope that you were at least a little bit like Al, and I am a happy man.
You'd be surprised at how many other movies I'm in where I'm Al.
Yeah? I'll tell you what, I'm definitely going to watch your other ones, though, because I know you've got the other previous two, right? You got any more, or just the...
It's kind of like, remember those old Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Goes to... It's just Al, blah, 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 Al, blah, blah, blah.
Movies with Alfred Costello and new scenarios.
Would you work together in the future? I mean, obviously, without spoiling the movie, but
me and Ryan
maybe...
Oh, we did.
Yeah. Like, maybe...
Oh, they're in pre-production with like 3 other projects already that we finished since then.
You
I
know,
don't know how many you guys have made, but they've invited me in on 3 of them.
Yeah,
nice.
Well, also, Vinny, I co-produced Daydreamer, which we also included you in.
Oh, shit.
That's
He just bombs it on him now. Yeah, Vinny, you're in another one, by the way.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. Fuck yeah. Okay, so for the second feature we did, which stars Ryan, Vinny has like 45 seconds of screen time, just kind of like a cheeky cameo. And then in the third one, Vinny fucking plays like the third. He plays the tritagonist, if you want to get specific. And that's. And he's kind of like.
The fuck is a tritagonist?
It's kind of like a yeah, like he's like a co-main character, but he's also the bad guy.
cool.
And
Nice.
Okay, so I got bad guy, main character. That's 2. Where's the third guy?
you remember you played the
You
sort
said
of
tritagonist. What does that mean?
Protagonist, antagonist, and then you're sort of like a side antagonist.
And the narrator.
I like half remember this video I saw last week. But yeah, Vinny, do you remember the one where you were like you got shot in the forehead in the nightmare?
Yes, I played.
Vinny's like, that was real?
I did.
Trigger Fingers. My character was Trigger Fingers.
Yeah, you played like Mad Max, but like not Mad Max. Or Max Payne.
Max Payne.
Max Payne. Sorry, I get those guys
Fuck
like.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that was cool.
We gave you I showed Raquel the cat eyes from Mac on Always Sunny with like the smoky eyes.
Yeah. And they made me wear this like dick helmet with dicks coming out of both ears.
The ears.
I can't wait for you guys to see this movie.
Yeah, the hardest part was
That sounds great.
the cooling system because of the jet
Yeah,
propulsion.
it was like a ram, but the dicks were supposed to be curly. They just shot straight out. Like, it didn't make any sense for the plot because I had curly dicks and there was like straight dicks, and it was like, this doesn't make any sense. It's like nothing.
It's like 90% CGI too. He's on a green screen. This is not true, by the way. This didn't happen.
Nice.
Because you lads have got the Normie coming out soon as well, yeah? Or was that
Oh
some
yeah, you want to talk
post-production?
about Normie?
Yeah,
we
man,
wrapped
yeah.
photography on Normie. Thanks for asking.
Hey, am I the only one smoking pot and drinking alcohol right now? I am fucking ripped right now.
If it makes you feel comfortable, like, we were ripping bowls all night before we jumped on.
Yeah.
Fuck, man, it's midnight here on a Friday. I mean, what the fuck?
Well, it's like 4 p.m. here
Oh shit!
on a Saturday.
But it is a Saturday.
I did have a drink.
Nice.
Well, I live in a small little town that has 600 bars in it.
It's a very precise number of bars.
Yeah, man, it's crazy out there down the street.
Fucking damn youths.
Yeah, man. He texted me. He's like, dude, talk to you in an hour. I'm like, that's fucking right. Check. And I had to like leave, but I was like, fucking gonna. And so thank God I made it just in time.
Yeah, dude.
We appreciate you coming.
Yeah, man. Made it just in time. I was early, but I was 6 minutes late. But you guys started like an hour early.
I told you it was going to be midnight. I goofed.
You goofed up?
Yeah, I goofed. You want to be mad?
Man. I thought they were just really eager to get
You could have
going.
still.
Like,
I was just like, you know what?
water. Start early.
I mean, I was a little eager. I kind of forgot, though. I'm sorry.
Oh, all right. Fair enough.
That's
I'm
good,
fine.
man.
I'll forgive you.
I forgot that I didn't ever see that it was 11. I thought it was 12.
Oh, no, I'm totally fine. I've moved on.
Brendan, I want you to pitch
You want
Normie.
me to pitch Normie? Okay.
I want you to pitch
Okay.
Normie. You're
So
the
go.
I play a guy named
You're on the spot,
Dale.
go.
Ryan plays a guy named Marty. They used to be friends. Marty comes back. I mean, how much is it a pitch, and how much am I just giving the plot?
like imagine
Okay,
you're
recommend
recommending it to some people on a podcast.
No.
Just imagine, hypothetically.
No, Brendan, listen. Brendan, you got to read the back of the box.
yeah.
You gotta say what
Yeah.
the movie is in the back of the box, or just give a couple crazy taglines.
Can I give it?
Normie.
Can I give the tagline, Ian?
When you're yellow, but it doesn't mean you're
No.
a coward or something.
Ian, can I give the tagline?
Is
I'm
there a
like-
tagline?
But okay, I don't remember
Can I
what
just
it is. So
say
you tell me.
a friend in need is a friend indeed?
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll
okay.
let you guys simmer. I'll let you guys simmer on
Yeah,
that
'cause I-
one. For,
Well, that doesn't tell me
Hey.
fuck all about the movie.
Yeah, you take
I
that.
don't-
I know it's come from the Inanimate Objects Don't Talk Back, and I would watch that
Holy
Oh
short.
my god, he
So
knows his shit.
Who deep
What
cutted
was-
us just now?
I
Was
was
that
not
Dave?
expecting
Yeah,
that.
that was
man.
Dave.
Yeah.
So
Dave knows his shit.
wow.
So
You watched
yeah,
it?
I've watched.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've watched all of them. I
So
I
you saw,
enjoy
like,
you.
You saw like the lo-fi dramedy version. Like it has
Yeah.
mutated into a
Okay,
more like a
so-
genre film to kind of like to propel the feature
So
narrative.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
say-
looking forward to it.
So now that you say that, I'll
comes out.
use that as my pitch. Same characters, deeper, wackier. Just deeper, wackier. I'll just say that.
So I've also done a little with young Vinny over there in relation to a particular cowboy character he put up on his Instagram, where he's going to be a drug dealing space cowboy or something very similar. Is that correct, or was that another movie?
Same film. Shit, was I not allowed to post that?
Was he not allowed to post that?
Oh no, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's
DJ,
DJ.
right?
Well, yeah.
You made a rule about there was one thing that
There was only one thing we didn't want to spoil is the actual look of Normie in the feature. But other than just until it comes out, like no other reason other than just like, you know, people like see something they like, they might want to make something similar. You never know.
Mhm.
I had it posted.
Yeah, the basic.
Yeah, you need to keep that.
I had it
IP
posted
close to your
for
chest.
five,
You need to keep the
like,
IP.
5 minutes, and then I was like, "Oh, Ian, look, I posted the picture," and Ian's like, "Take it down." I'm like, "Thank God people don't watch my
I said
shit,
it
so
exactly like
we're good." But
Oh, now you're in league. Now you're in
Yeah,
league with
there you
us.
go.
That's great.
But like in a nutshell, it's a buddy duo movie. The duo protagonists are Marty. They're kind of on and Dale, and they're on other sides of the tracks. Where Marty works for Vinny's character DJ, who's a drug pusher, and he's pushing a drug that is the source is unknown, but it's rumored that it comes from some kind of like fantastical dream machine where it produces a drug that makes you dream while you're awake. On the flip side, Dale is a young man who does not owe anyone money, like a drug dealer like Vinny, but he does have the only person who's constant in his life is moving away, his older brother, and he has I don't want to diagnose him, but he does see things that aren't there, and that is particularly his character Normie has manifested into an entity that is guiding him. And so Marty shows up at Dale's house. Marty owes DJ for the drugs that he partied with instead of sold, and he's gonna use Dale in a way to take advantage of him and also make it seem like they're going down memory lane of hangouts, but really Marty is going through his like last resorts and exhausting all of his resources. And each scene of like characters they go to are kind of like a tone of themselves, and they kind of keep going into these like new movies. And then on the flip side, we followed Vinny's character DJ. Yeah, man, it's a movie.
I was say, wow, you can.
Wicked.
It's a movie. It's a movie. Just watch it. Fuck
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good.
That's not how I describe the movie at all. Just
That's not how to describe it? Is that what you said, Vinny?
well, that's not how I've never described it that way. But I'm way off. 'Cause I was
describe
saying
it, Vinny?
shit.
Let's
I
hear
always
it,
thought I was a drug dealer from the future who had to like sell drugs to werewolves and shit. And then you're like, no, man, it's like you're not from the future.
It never said that in the movie.
I literally did that in the movie.
It's like it's not far off though either.
I'm not allowed to say that either.
I think you
can say
can
that.
say
But I
that.
sold,
That's all right.
dude, I sold drugs to a werewolf in this movie. I'm fucking
is
from
a
the
secret.
future. There's no way I'm not.
that
It's like,
That's all right, Ian. If there's anything that you need cut out,
I was
'cause
gonna
we're
say,
not
I
live,
was-
we can just edit
That's
it
why I
anyway.
was worried
So
to like
if-
say too much.
yeah.
No,
If you talk to
everything.
Dave, if you just talk to Dave, because Dave edits a lot of our stuff, so if you just, we can just cut out whatever is, if you remember from the
I'm
conversation.
saying what we said so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice,
Yeah.
cool.
Sweet.
Like,
there's
I'm
a floating brain and like a spaceship tank. I don't know what the fuck that was, man.
I'm excited for that.
I may
I
or
love
may
that
not.
Vinny's like being accurate, but he doesn't know the tangential pieces that he's describing.
That's how fucking on top of I have no idea what's going on at all.
Brendan literally told me Brendan didn't read the side
Whoa.
scenes that Dale's not in because he didn't want to know what the other characters
Yeah.
were revolving around.
You kind of experienced
I
it
read
at
it.
PJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I'll read the script once, and I'm like, is it
Yeah.
relevant that I need to know other people's shit?
Well-
and usually I'm like, not at all. And they're like,
That's-
I'm only
that
reading mine
was-
from here on out, man.
Yeah,
Dude, like-
considering I know fuck all about acting, it's probably not a bad way to go if you could get away with it, because the reactions would come
that's-
out more genuine, right?
That's why I didn't
Yeah.
read
Like,
all the stuff with Marty.
But that's a crutch for bad acting now.
no, it's
Ah.
not.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I do it 100%. I have so many bad acting crutches, but my point is,
context
you're
specific.
supposed to memorize the whole fucking thing, aren't you?
But
But then
Well,
if
If you
you're
want to
Marlon
be
Brando and everything.
an asshole and be able to brag on everyone,
But like,
yeah.
dude, like you can know the script and then study the script. We do some rehearsals and then just kind of like reread it the morning of, and then you just stop remembering the lines and just go for what feels right. And we kind of play jazz with it, where like I'm not 100. If it's expositional and there's like some kind of poetry to the dialogue, I want to keep that. But if there are things where the actors have a more elegant way to get about the scene, you're gonna want that as the director.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
But what if
I,
you're Brando? Or if you have him in your movie, you let him do anything, right?
yeah,
Well, he's an asshole and he like raped someone. on
hey, it
camera.
was
But he
was
crushes because he's a genius at the same time.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I don't want to work with
Dang.
Marlon Brando because he's like he'll come up to you and be like, "Hey, I want you to shut the fuck up." And
Let me do my thing.
I'm gonna go eat a blood steak.
You guys think Shia LaBeouf is kind of like Marlon Brando? And like,
Oh, you fucking! Hey, you just hit it now for me, Vinny. I wanted to ask who came up with that line.
Oh,
what line?
Was it Josh's line? Was it Shia
I know he
LaBeouf?
based
It's like,
it off- it's sort of based off of like the Batman thing of like, with enough prep time. It's like, and then that
well, Josh
too.
said it
No, I know
With enough
for,
prep.
in earnest, like a
it
year
came
prior.
from. It came on the set of Inanimate Objects, actually. Like, and we were in between takes, we were talking about how on the movie Lawless, Shia LaBeouf and Tom Hardy got
that's
into an
right.
actual on-set fistfight,
That's right.
I
Yeah.
heard about that.
and LaBeouf knocked out Hardy.
No,
no
Yes.
way.
Bullshit.
Supposedly. So,
Yeah.
but that's what
Fuck you,
Tom
there's
Hardy
no way
said.
that happened.
That's what Tom Hardy says.
This was the exact conversation we had, and this is how everyone in the room was reacting too.
Yeah.
And so, and then Josh goes, "I feel like with enough time, I could kick Shia LaBeouf's ass." And I was like, "The hilarious thing I've ever." And so then I got my camera out and I made a Snapchat of it because that's what the arrow was. And Josh said it in a Snapchat for a second take, and then I was like, "All right, Josh, you're gonna mean everybody dies, and at some point you're gonna fucking say that." And
Yeah, that's fucking. I was wondering, was it like a personal dig at Shia LaBeouf, or was it just it's just a line?
At this point, I don't want to say it's a personal dig because he's dealt with like mental, issues, and like he's gone through his own sort of like.
Oh, whatever, pussy. Shia LaBeouf.
Vinny, I fucking love you, man. Vinny, you're my. I swear to God, like Dave and Jay know me pretty well, but yeah, I think we're brothers from another mother, man. I'm just gonna say it
you
now.
guys have
Fuck-
seen that Shia LaBeouf fucking goddamn interview with that dude that's fucking with the ears?
No.
Use your words, Vinny. Use your words.
Okay, there's a guy with a new podcast. I think he's a fucking he's the drug dealer in the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
So drug dealer in the Wolf of Wall Street that fucking Jonah Hill and him get into a fight, and that's why Jonah Hill gets arrested, or he gets arrested in Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hold on, I'm googling.
Wolf of Wall Street, I'm not remembering the drug dealer.
Is he like olive skinned? Is he like really tan?
Yeah, and I think it's the Punisher.
Oh, John Bernthal.
Yeah.
Oh, John Bernthal.
Yeah, just, yeah.
They were in Fury together.
Jesus. Okay, so that guy interviewed fucking Shia LaBeouf recently, and it was like his return to like being like not so much shit on because he beat up his girlfriend or something. Like he kind of somehow validated it all in a way that I remember it was inspiring.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got I remember. I think fucking Tom Hardy can still fucking beat him up. That's what I was getting at. I didn't believe your story earlier.
I think you know what? You're probably right.
Oh, whatever. All right, geez.
I mean,
See that? You just got handled, Vinny. You just got handled.
You know, apparently, I'm the only one who's really passionate about Tom Hardy.
No, I'm passionate as fuck about Tom Hardy. I can't believe. Nah, I don't believe it either.
I'm Stan Tom Hardy.
Yeah,
I am.
Tom. I like
I
Tom
think
Hardy.
he's a real one, man.
Whoa.
Ooh. Now, Sincerely Saul is another one that you guys have got coming out very soon.
Yeah.
I know they're both in post-production. When are they looking to be released to the world for both of them?
Right,
obviously,
so
Normie as well
Saul,
as Sincerely Saul.
Yeah, so Saul is it's in the can. It's all shot. It's nearly picture locked, and I'm going to send it off for sound mixing and sound design. And then also what we're going to do is because it's a black and white 4x3 kind of like forgotten nightmare of sorts.
Cool.
We're gonna send the video off to a company in Canada who's gonna like put video to film and then send it back to us. So it's gonna have like natural because we shot it, but it's gonna have like actual like film process on it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
So I don't want to make any promises on when that's gonna come out.
Oh no, it's cool. It's it. We'll be definitely be watching with great interest once it gets released, man. Like I said to you guys, we watch movies ourselves, and I've only been on TV a couple of times, but not anything. It was all live action stuff where I made a complete cunt of myself. So, but more along the lines of the whole background and seeing because most movies you see aren't actually you can't see it. So try the wrong word I'm trying to get to. It's not approachable. You don't know what the process is. And speaking to people like yourselves, knowing the background, the fun, the actual, there's obviously a lot of hardship that goes along with it, but that whole process is a lot more organic as opposed to what you see, all the behind the scenes pish that's on with Hollywood movies, etc. This whole organics thing you're doing together as an ensemble cast for these movies is great to watch. So I'm very interested to see what the future is for you guys, because I'll be definitely watching moving forward, so it'll be awesome.
Yeah, and that's what I picked up on the most when I went on about ranting like a fucking fangirl, is that a lot of chemistry there. A lot of chemistry. It just fucking like I said, I went in expecting, a really low budget, maybe, kind of amateur film, but nah, it was there, man. It was there. So so Children of Celluloid that's your film company, right?
Yeah, that's our production company.
Yeah, production company. So what's
Ah.
hey! Oh,
Have you got cover
Coaster?
What's this called?
A coaster. How the fuck do I get me one of them? I need one of them.
Okay, so we're gonna launch some stuff. I'll let you know. We'll
Nice.
get about it.
So what's what happens with Everybody Dies in the End? So I know you know, obviously we got it through Vimeo and stuff like that. And Jay, I think I might be poaching one of your questions here, so apologies.
All good. Crack on.
But so what happens next with Everybody Dies in the End? Where does it go from here, from where it's at right now?
So we've got a couple screenings coming up in March that are like film festival, like region exclusive kind of things, and then we're taking care of some things to make sure that it'll be able to be seen worldwide digitally.
Wicked.
Yeah, nice. Are you hoping that it's? I mean, like I said, I don't know much about the film industry. Are you hoping that it gets picked up and by someone by someone major, or is it, or obviously you'll be hanging on to it, but what I'm saying is maybe would you go down the lines of like an extra, a reshoot with more money or anything like that, or would you just keep it as it is?
That's a good question.
I don't know how it works, man. Like I don't know how it works. Like it's like you make a product and you send it out there, and like with songs, like music artists, you get it out there, you distribute it, someone gets a hold of it, and they refine it, sometimes recreate it. Is that something that you're hoping happens with Everybody Dies in the End, or is that you want it as it is? Like,
I can't say anything, but I can tell you that we have Final Cut.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Easy.
Nice.
Let me ask a question based on that question he just asked you. If you had any amount of money, bullshit. If you had $100 million to make the movie again, what would be the most money you would spend? What scene would you spend the most money on?
I just don't think
redo it. You can do it any way you want.
Everybody Dies could cost that amount of money. I don't think it has the scale to hit that sort of budget. You feel me?
No. This is a hypothetical to see like if you could have any amount of money for what scene in the movie if you could redo it. Am I not explaining myself correctly?
I like that question. Yeah, I get it.
I feel it.
Making the blood scene out of real human blood, just that amount of level of by enough humans to make it
morally feel wrong. You're stealing that.
What would you change? Location wise?
Yeah.
Would you change anything? Make it crazier? Would you have like pushing shots? Or get all these crazy effects like fucking blood rain and shit? Would you like just go all out on some other?
I don't know, maybe just some more realistic gore. Maybe get some more. I don't know, where you can really just like show it all. You know what I mean? Just I don't know. Just like to like bring it up to like another level.
Like what?
And that's kind of what I was getting at. In the form of like maybe more refined special effects, or like or would you want to keep it as it is? Like
remember the closet?
I'd want to keep it as it is, but what I would say is like the way I feel about our films is I'm grateful. I feel satisfied about them, like, and I can wholeheartedly say like I made the movie I wanted to make. But what I would say is like where I like can turn it into positivity is I turn it into ambition for like what we can strive for the next film, what we want to stunt out, like how we can kind of pass our like beat our time.
Yeah, and I guess that's probably more realistic of what would happen is that someone would notice your work and say, hey, let's work together. Like here's $100 million. Do whatever you want with it. So
spray my blood.
I feel like people are way more willing to potentially fund your project once you can prove to them that, like, hey, we are capable of even making a feature film.
And that's what I reckon. And that's what I fucking reckon about Everybody Dies.
Nothing on.
Yeah, and that's what I felt about Everybody Dies by the end. I felt like fuck, these guys are gonna go. They're gonna go big. So.
So Ian and Ryan, from me then, because like again, I know nothing about the movie industry, but where does the funding come for a project like Everybody Dies, or if you can't go into it too much, like in general, how do you fund this?
Cuts back to this.
Sucking a lot of dicks.
Sucking dicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Full circle. All right.
Just to protect people's like identities and
absolutely.
Investments, I can't really talk about where the money comes from, but it is very much a micro budget self-financed project.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
It's like it's not definitely not a $10 million movie.
No.
His aunt's Nancy Pelosi.
Ruh-roh. It's getting all political on this bitch.
I didn't meet you. I'm sorry.
Now it's the 13th of March is when that film festival's in San Diego, isn't it? And
March 18th.
March 18th. I knew we had a 1 in it.
And then we're playing San Francisco March 26th.
So after the initial screenings, you're planning on releasing it digitally, like worldwide sort of thing?
We're going to do a VOD release. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
nice.
It'll be a worldwide deal.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, so obviously I'll put something up on the socials to go to direct people to where to get the tickets for the 2 releases in San Diego and San Francisco. We'll do that. As I said, most of our people here in Perth, but we'll be we've been talking about it with everybody, so we'll definitely release where we can get those tickets. I said it's not, we don't want to keep harming on about it, man. So we appreciate you guys coming out and having a chat to us. And we all had these really generic, not so much generic questions, but we thought we'd have these interview questions so we look like we know what the fuck we're doing, but we don't. But I think riffing the entire time has just allowed us to literally answer every one of my questions with a bit more dick sucking and blah, 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 than normal.
Come on, man. We always talk about sucking dicks. Don't hide it from there.
Mostly.
Yeah, most of our podcasts revolve around sucking dicks. But,
I think Vinny was on one. Vinny was on one of those.
Now we do have.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Vinny, you're welcome anytime, man. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
But we did have one thing. We on our when we normally get all 3 of us together, we've done a couple of serious ones where we've spoken to Jamie's friend who was diagnosed with testicular cancer, with ball cancer, and he talked about through his journey through that. But as I said, we don't take ourselves seriously most of the time. But what we do is the whole point of our podcast was an excuse to make all of us come together in one room, and like it was all of us about to vent off about what's bad, what's gone on, so we could have more come together so we can talk our problems through, or at least talk shit by getting drunk. So one part of that
originally it started,
as a way to get together. But we have a thing called the fuckwit of the week. So what it means is, so we would go, what's pissing you off this week? And then all of us would turn to each other, and whether it be someone in traffic, whether it be your boss, whether it be just something small, Chris would go down massive ranty rabbit holes that would talk about how someone was in a line at McDonald's. But we were going to offer you guys the opportunity to tell us what's pissed you off.
Hey, that fucking bitch
weekend
at McDonald's accused me of stealing, all right? She accused me of stealing. I ain't fucking standing for that shit.
Yeah. So we can bleep out names if you want to open up the rant valve if you want to.
All right, we'll start. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's go with Brendan. Brendan, give us a fuckwit of the week. Someone who's pissed you off in one way, some form or another.
It has to be a person?
Oh, no, not necessarily.
Oh. Because I keep fucking buying fruit, and I never eat the fucking shit. It's like 3 times I've done this now with myself.
But see, that makes you the fuckwit, Vinny. That's
exactly. I'm fine with that, and I'm not happy. I mean, I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is, man.
So Vinny, are you saying you're the fuckwit, or are you saying that fruit is a fuckwit?
Me thinking I'm gonna eat healthier. Me, I am the fucking
nice.
Sure. Yeah. Old fuckwits over here keeps buying.
I like that one.
Yeah,
hey, don't get me wrong. I've nominated myself on a few.
Nice.
Too, so.
Old fuckwits.
Right, Brandon,
I think
you
I
go
got
on, or
one.
you want to think about it for a minute?
Can it extend to the month for me? Beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
Whoever works for the California government who like no, I'm not getting political.
Are we getting shot?
Whoever
are we getting
whoever
assassinated
like
at
fucked
the
up
end
my
of this?
health care. Basically, someone inputted my income wrong, saying essentially I made $10,000 less than what I actually make, and because of that, I lost my health insurance. But I had to jump through a bunch of fucking hoops. But after all is said and done, because the government fucked up, I'm not going to have to pay for healthcare for a year.
Hey,
oh, that's
a
good.
win.
Yeah, that is a win.
That's a win. Wow, apart from all the hoops you had to jump through,
I nominate the government of the state that I live in as the fuckwit of the week. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
And I got
Like-
fruit. Don't
And
forget I
Vinny's
got
got fruit.
You can have some of Vinny's fruit. It'll keep you healthy.
Kind of like one of the.
That's
All
why
right,
you've been
Vinny.
offering me all this fruit.
I'll ring you once a day and remind you to eat
This is
fruit.
old
What's-
fruit?
I keep telling you, I don't want to eat pears.
Weird. It's like a Anyway,
All right, Ian, you got one? Someone pissed you off?
Good one.
Something pissed you off?
No.
You can say Ryan. It's fine. You can say Ryan. He's sitting there.
No. Ryan
So-
didn't piss me off.
No, anyone.
Good. Yeah.
Government
I'm just chilling in my bubble.
Good.
versus old.
Ryan, you got one?
I do.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, there's something
we
there,
gotta turn
Vinny.
that into something.
We
I
got
have a thing. Pickup truck drivers
All right.
with a pristine bed of the truck always are the biggest assholes on the road.
Yes.
Oh, there you
Without
go.
fail. Literally on the way over here, I got cut off by one, and it's like a law of nature.
Ah, nice. Good pick. Very specific. I like it.
Yeah, it pisses me off a lot.
Most of our ones just fall down to queue etiquette. I don't know what it is, but every fucking
Yeah,
time it
mostly.
falls down to queue etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah. My one was where I was the fuckwit myself was I was walking through the supermarket and I thought I was humming to myself, singing to myself through the supermarket, and what I thought was a lady joining me in song in the supermarket turned out to be a squeaky wheel of her pushing her
cleaning
super
trolley?
trolley, which was in perfect tune with my. So I'm going, oh, she's singing. Turn around. It was a small Asian lady who was definitely not singing with me. So I was the fuckwit.
I don't know, man. Fucking, you actually sang a song with a fucking wheel. No one.
That's amazing.
It's my new feature.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
Dave featuring old squeaky wheel and Asian lady in supermarket.
I know. Old
It does sound like
Squeaky
a good
Wheel.
band though. Old
I
Squeaky
would,
Wheel.
I would buy a whole album of you singing with wheels.
Yeah, but you're high as fuck.
Duets. You can do duets, and it just cuts to the girls' version. It's just
Yeah.
a wheel squeak.
Yeah,
was gonna
it's Lady
Sounds like
Gaga's
a-
new duet movie.
Sounds like a charity album for
Put
paraplegics.
that one down for sure. Oh my god.
Just replace Bradley Cooper from
Yeah.
with an old squeaky wheel. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
do it.
that's how good of an actor he is. You can just
Yeah.
replace him with a fucking squeaky wheel.
That's fun.
Oh god.
All right.
Did you guys have any questions for us in relation to
Let's see.
Anything?
anything?
If we don't know, we can try.
Have you encountered any of those scary, gigantic Australian spiders ever in your life?
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god,
The big ones. The big
I
ones
have
aren't.
phobia. I hate spiders. I have to kill them with like a broom so that I'm like
The big ones. The big ones aren't the
spear 'em
poisonous
from-
ones though.
It's the small ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ones are also poisonous. Fuck that.
You said the big ones are poisonous or not? Or not?
Nah,
Not-
the big
no,
ones.
they're
The big
not.
ones are not poisonous.
Yeah.
It's the little ones you got to watch out for.
Yeah,
I,
ton.
even knowing that the little ones
Me
are poisonous, I
too.
still think I'd be more freaked out by the big ones.
There's a little one. There's a little one called a white-tailed spider. It causes necrosis. It's great.
Oh fuck that. That's I don't.
Yeah.
I don't
I'll,
like.
I'll
That's
tell
it.
you all about something scary though. So where I live is kind of semi-rural, and we get things up here called
Oh.
spider hornets.
And-
And what they are hornets that fucking hunt spiders, and they catch the spider, they paralyze it, and they take the spider back to their hornet lair and put it in there, and the larvae of the hornet eats the dead spider or the paralyzed spider, and they just continually do this until all the larvae hatches into more hornet spiders, and they go about their merry business.
Wow.
It's
Welcome
just
to Australia.
Yeah.
Nature's scary, man.
Yeah. Oh, we
You
had
guys
a,
I don't even know what to think about that.
what's that, sorry?
You guys been watching The Last of Us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I've yet we've yet to watch episode 3 yet. Fucking hell, though.
No, we got 3. We haven't got 4 yet.
Yeah.
Have you seen 3 yet, Jay, or not? Because I don't want to spoil
No,
it for you.
no, not yet. No spoilers, please.
I've
Did you
seen
see
it.
what Neil Druckheimer tweeted out about the episode? He's like, "Why is everybody fucking crying? That was the happy one."
Yeah. Legit. Well, I mean, well, it is sad, but when you take it, when you compare it,
Vinny's got a hornet spider.
everyone else.
Vinny's got a spider.
Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh!
Is he
Oh
good?
no!
But are you guys gamers at all? Or
Yeah,
yeah.
I play a lot of games.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said you guys were playing Dead Space. Yeah, fucking. Nah, The Last of Us. Yeah, good, very good.
Vinny, are you good though?
Oh yeah, I'm fine, man.
What the fuck happened to you?
Yeah, what did happen to you, Vinny? Are you good?
Everything's fine.
He
Don't
dropped the
worry.
contact lens.
Why are we seeing you?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right, man.
I heard a squeaky wheel.
Can I just jump back to Everybody Dies quickly? Because one of the scenes that just almost made me shit myself with laughter was the vulnerability of the chair. Now that,
Oh yeah.
if that was scripted, it's one of the best fucking scripted scenes I've ever seen. However, I've got a funny feeling that genuinely happened as you were rolling with that. Tell me more.
Yeah,
You
you
got it
did.
exactly
Yeah.
right.
yeah.
The
Was
vulnerability.
that director's chair for whatever reason in over the course of that week? That director's chair no longer had its like sleeve on the back because there were like two posts.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
put a
yeah.
sleeve on the back to like catch yourself, and that was just gone. So we got
Probably the fucking goats.
I think it was literally just like gaffer tape.
yeah, it was just gaff tape, and then
Yep.
he leaned back and it snapped and it came
Yeah.
undone.
But it was the bulge
Yeah.
in his eyes, Vinny. The bulge, like the bulge in your eyes, just said
That one, yeah.
that one, yeah. His eyes just said, "Oh, that fucking chair just broke."
Yeah.
But then, like, you could see the cogs turning, like, keep going, say something about it. And
Yeah.
then what about the vulnerability of the chair? I mean, that was just fucking epic. That was.
And
Oh,
then
shit.
he has the line, "See, things just kind of happen to me."
And
I
I
just-
think one of these guys got me high before that
Really?
scene.
I mean, oftentimes you get those little improv moments, and they're often some of the most.
I taste like pennies. That
best
was
moments,
my.
so you end up just having to put them in the final cut. You know.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
real.
I've got. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, 'cause
It
once
tastes like-
you
it
get
tastes
the
like
emotion of the scene, you could just fucking go anywhere with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
And
once you're like, I get it. I gotta tell this guy I love him, and then you fucking be like, all right, as long as I get there, I'll figure it out. And then you start just fucking throwing shit around.
You know, so when you go through and like you see like there's like bloopers and like outtakes and stuff for films. Was there any specific
To
scenes
the
that
floor.
you just couldn't get through because you're laughing?
Is that question to me?
No, everybody, just anyone can jump in. Yeah.
What do you think? I may have smoked way too much pot.
Which time?
Oh, okay. I can rephrase it.
Like as this night is
shit.
going on.
I could rephrase it. Was there any scenes you couldn't get through because you were too high?
No, I didn't smoke pot through the movie. Really, not like these guys.
Nice.
I was a professional the whole time.
We can handle our shit.
What were we laughing at? We lost our shit a bunch of times. I can't remember what the fuck.
I don't even remember, to be honest. It was.
Yeah.
So you guys had fun making the movie then?
Oh, we had a good time.
It
making
was
the movie.
fun. I was
had
just
the
trying to
best time
avoid the
ever
dogs.
making
Other than that,
Yeah.
I was chilling.
Just try not to
They
get killed
almost-
by
it.
these two
Fucking
dogs.
locations
What
fucking
was
were
rough?
rough, though.
Hey, just
The locations, I just remember every time, like, all right, now what? You're like, you just got to go find somewhere to sit down. Like, there was just like, I had to just like live in my car for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Going
then,
what's
like,
Oh my
you guys
God.
rented that fucking basement, and then that fucking neighbor
Yeah.
in the basement was just fucking losing his shit on us. Oh man,
Yeah.
we would do these rad scenes, and then right in the middle of the fucking scene, you'd hear a "Shut the fuck up!" and we'd like ruin our fucking
Yeah.
whole thing. Because
Oh,
the neighbor was just like a thin wall in this basement, like decrepit buildings basement downtown San Diego. Like
Yeah.
it was creepy down there for sure. There was like piles
Yeah.
of toilets
Yeah.
like over in the corner. Remember that? It was just
Whoa.
like water everywhere. It was
like hanging wires.
like we should have filmed ourselves filming ourselves in there. You know what I mean? 'Cause it was
Yeah,
actually-
whoa.
I should have hired a
Full-on
BTS
Inception.
guy, and I should have I should have played the Al Costello to the actual
Yeah.
making of.
Yeah, that whole fucking location was like nuts. And there was like that one there was one bathroom You had to walk over like a plank of wood that was
Yeah.
blood.
It was like a lifeline or something.
And there was always like maybe
they
like one
lived in
homeless
there.
person that lived in like a crevice. And you're just like, where? It was like fucking going through war just to take a shit. And like you thought maybe bombs were coming down and fucking helicopters were shooting at you. It was insane just to take a shit.
Like we had a lot of fun making it, but like looking back,
What was
we
the
actually did go
obviously
through
I've got a couple
lot.
of questions. I know we've
Yeah.
felt it's going over midnight for you
20
guys over
years.
there, so we do
You look-
won't keep you too much longer. But what was the sort of the full production? What was the filming? How long did you film for that? Yeah,
like
over the
3
3 month
months.
period.
like not consecutively
cool.
though. We filmed like I think it was 24 days of shooting.
Yeah, and then the Willie Wilson shoot was like a year before then, or
Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
Dude, you guys signed me to that fucking movie like 2018, and then we didn't start filming until like 3 months ago. What are you talking about?
Vinny, you showed that
forever
movie
to get going.
Vinny,
Holy
it was
shit. And you're like, you have to keep the same haircut. I'm like, dude, it's been 2 years.
I mean,
Please let me. You're like, I swear to God, next week we're filming.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, man. And that was like 4 years.
It's been like 6 months since we've shown it in London.
Oh my God.
It must have felt good when he shaved it in the movie. Then, yeah.
Filming felt good, finally.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Yeah, it did
I
feel
went
great.
through like 3 girlfriends before
I had,
I finally started. Yeah.
Hey, I gotta ask. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, where does the whole Jimbo thing come from? Has that got meaning behind it?
Yeah, it does. There's like a whole backstory about. There's like so many like little Google documents about like side characters and stuff.
I think I originally drew him up.
So we had the concept of the red room and what we wanted to do with that scene, and then
I also originally drew him having like several arms.
he was kind of like a Hindu like meditative pose with like 6 arms.
Yeah, it was supposed to be just sort of this weird, fucked up cult figure of worship. I don't know, like, but very
Took a
film.
photo of it.
You're fine.
Oh, okay.
But what about the name
Hey,
Jimbo?
Jimbo.
Does that got significance, or is that just?
I think that kind of came from The Office.
oh really?
Oh yeah.
Where Mike, he's like, "Hey, Jimbo, Jimby, Jimothy."
Yeah, nice.
It was just funny, just a name that's to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, the conceit behind it was Al Costello, after that intro interview scene, he just started walking out into the desert till his shoes fell apart, and then he finds this fucking dude dead out in the desert in like a tuxedo, and he like has this manic breakdown about like, holy shit, this is gonna be me. And so he like, the idea was he took that guy, that dead body, put it on his back and walked it back to his house and put it in the closet, and he prays to it.
yeah. In true Alfred style, yeah.
If you had like a fucking bunch of money, we could have fucking hired the guy to build a dead body.
Yeah.
You could have had a real dead. You could have had a real dead guy.
Yeah, we
real
could have
good guy.
I just feel skeleton.
But it was fun. It was fun. We got like
Yeah, it was fun to
a little
art deco.
skeleton thing and just sort of went crazy on it with like liquid latex so it would like dry on it and look like decayed flesh. And
My favorite detail is that it's the ox skull, but with the
But
human mandible.
I have
and
one
that's just
question
weird.
for each of
It
you. It's the
just
same
doesn't look
question,
quite
so
right,
it's
and I like that.
it's
Yeah.
an interviewee type
That was
question,
cool.
but it's like you can either answer it seriously or as stupid as you want. But the question is, what do you hope the audience takes away from the movie? Like it's from a director point of view, from an actor point of view, for obviously all actors in the movie, of course, but from your own first feature film for you and yeah. What you guys want the audience to take away?
For me to think I'm a good actor,
Hey, I did, Vinny. I
man,
did.
that guy he really fucking spit-fired some fucking bazookas. You know what I mean?
Vinny, I think people are going to see this and they're going to see you, man.
Yeah, man. Fucking
That's what I
100%.
Oh, definitely for sure.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
I could-
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
And-
I could definitely relate to you. I thought you fucking it was good, man. It was good.
Oh,
So-
no, baby.
So, Vinny, what we've got out of that is, what you hope people take out the movie is just more work for you. Is that what you just touting? You just
No,
advertising?
no, not at all. Not at all. That's not what I mean at all. No. I only work with these guys because they're the guys I hang out with, and I know. I don't audition for anything ever.
Mm.
Yeah,
No,
I
auditioning.
just get shit through buddies of mine.
Yeah, that's the.
And that should change. And I know it's because I'm lazy. I'm aware. All right.
But
I
you know,
talked to my
people.
therapist about it. I got it.
Just get a manager.
Yeah, I don't want it. Though.
You know, people want more Vinny.
It's true.
Yeah, all right. Make more movies, man. I'm saying I'm making them with you all the time. Like, I already got a movie guy. I don't want to go. I don't need what I need, like 2 Ians. I mean, fuck that. One's fine.
Yeah, he already knows a guy who makes movies.
Then I've fucking been spitting out movies, man. I'm like every month, you're like, hey man, you got to be in this other thing. I'm like, nice. I'm in. Let's go. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So it's like a job. Nah, I just work for this guy as his actor. We just are just fucking making movies all the time. It's fucking rad.
Do you do it full
I'm
time,
stoked.
Vinny?
I mean, yeah, what?
Do you do it full time? Like
Do I act with Ian?
Yeah. Or like no,
Well,
like
as far as my work ethic is concerned, yeah. Like this
Yeah.
is a full-time job.
Bartender, isn't it? Yeah.
all right.
I have one other job, and that was easier.
Yeah.
Way easier. Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
And that bar is in.
Shocker, right, guys?
Coming up.
I'll take
What about
more
you, Brendan?
work.
What do you want to take away from the movie?
No, but no.
Fuck you, Ian.
No,
I want Brendan to work more.
I want people to like realize that like you don't have to have a lot of money. You don't have to have big names. You can, but like if you have a good idea, a genuinely good idea, and you have a good positive group of people around you, you can make something good. And I think it's like kind of everyone's like hungry. Everyone's like, we all kind of have, at least I feel like I had something to prove. I'm sure Ian, Ryan, I don't want to speak for you guys, but like, I'm sure you guys definitely felt like I want to prove that I can do a feature film. And I think we all accomplished what we wanted to and then some. And I think that shows. I just hope that people see that. And I think they will.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's 100%. That's exactly what I got from it, Brendan.
No,
without
please,
sucking your
please.
dicks too much. But yeah, that's
We can
100%
make it one of
exactly
those
what I got.
podcasts.
Suck away.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And just kind
What
of.
about you? What about you,
Yeah.
Ian or Ryan? What do you?
Yeah, like a couple things. One, firstly, like we do kind of, we want to make movies so people have fun with them.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hope they just, for starters, hope they had fun.
We
Hope they had a
so
good time.
like on the cliche like entertainer value, we want to make movies where people are entertained by them. So it does feel good, and it makes us feel satisfied that our work can like live on after us with people like you guys watching it, independent of us even like seeing your reactions. And it lives in another room somewhere. And then on top of that, the actual not to get cheesy, but like the philosophies of the movie are like the antithesis of Al. Like you should hopefully you can look at it in a place where, like Brendan was saying, you can create an environment where you're just making a movie with your friends, and that safety can create a place where you can experiment and find the best movie together. So I think just hopefully don't take it too seriously. Life's short. Don't hurt people to make your art. And I think if you can make it safely, you're gonna there are things to be found there.
Yeah, nice.
He's just looking at me like, you fucker, you had
Well,
All right.
from me certainly, you have made an absolute banger. I'm probably going to watch it again once we're done. Like, you know,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm starting to
yeah.
sharpen up now. I've had a couple of drinks in the background, so I'm gonna go watch it again, and I'm gonna laugh again, you know, because
Yeah, I'm gonna make my wife watch it
Nice.
tonight with me again. So that was fucking. That was
I'm gonna get some boiled wine from Germany, and then we're gonna sit back.
Yeah.
We're gonna sit back and
Can I-
you know,
I-
have a
That
good laugh.
actually happened to me, right? One of my friends, his girlfriend was boiling wine, and she's like, "I learned this from Germany," and she gave me boiled wine, and it was gross.
So was she just trying to make like mulled wine?
Mulled wine, I
That
think.
mulled wine, is that what it was? Because that
Yes,
yeah.
that must have put me- but she just gave me a cup of hot wine.
yeah. Try this boiled wine from Germany.
That's how she put it.
So, I gotta say too, I really enjoy that you guys are pointing out the individual bits that we find fucking hilarious, like the whole blow, like the
Yeah.
blow your dick off, you'll be just balls. I love that. That's my favorite line in the movie. It's my
It's what I'm telling you, man. It's my new
so
fucking
good.
catchphrase.
It's so good. It's amazing.
I'm taking it everywhere with
yeah,
me.
so I appreciate that.
It's like, someone asked me, like, oh, how's Dead Space going? Oh, yeah, man, it's so great. It's fucking, it'll blow your dick off. You'll just be balls. It's fucking. You know what? Steam reviews.
Yes, let's go.
That's fucking. That's what's going on Steam, man.
Not that review. It's a 5 out of 5 star review.
Yeah.
Just balls. It's like
Just
balls.
Yeah.
That's how you want it.
Dude.
Just balls.
Just balls, man.
Beautiful. Just balls.
It's in the balls.
It's in the balls.
All right, cool.
You're like a big marketing team.
I mean, I've done all my questions. I mean, if you guys are happy, if you want to stick around and shoot the shit, I don't know if these other guys have got questions or whatever, but
You want me to ask
Brendan,
a
ask a
question?
question.
What
I want you to,
is...
What is your Wi-Fi password?
Damn, that's funnier than I was. I was be like, nah, it's just
Sorry,
fuck
man,
my shit
sorry.
up. It's whatever. No, I don't know. I was be like, what is your favorite color? No. How did you guys meet? Like, how did this start? What, I'm sorry I didn't do my research, but give me this.
No, sorry,
Spark
we've
Notes.
No, it's okay.
never actually. No, we've ever.
You gotta think outside the box, man. Have you guys ever gone bowling and had nachos and not really giving a fuck? It's still liquid cheese on your fingers, and when you clean it a little bit with a napkin,
I never even thought about that.
and then go back and just do that all night without realizing that you're killing yourself with fucking germs and bacteria until like the fucking
Fuck.
frame.
Fuck.
Anybody
I think
else
that's-
ever do that?
He goes.
That's how-
you just.
Yeah.
He goes bowling and nachos all the time.
Yeah.
You've just
And-
fucking rocked his soul.
It took me
I
a
didn't even
while
think
before
And that's
about
what
realized I
that's
shouldn't be
actually what I
doing that.
meant with my question.
Yeah.
Too. I meant.
That's something you
That's
do
what I
when
was.
you're a kid.
That's what I was getting at.
That's what.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we met while we were playing bowling and eating nachos all together, and
Yeah.
we all looked at each-
I think, like Dave was saying earlier, we all live close
Nice.
by to each other, and we sort of all just got in touch with
Nice.
like kids and like nephews and families and all that shit. And then we've known each other for a few years, and the podcast sort of just became a way of catching up regularly on a regular basis because everybody's busy, everybody's got shit to do, everybody's got families, and fucking it was just a way of like making sure we had a ritual, you know what I mean? So we'd go around, like, because we lived around the corner from each other. We've sort of moved apart now, which is why we're doing the whole online thing. But we'd go around, just get on the beers and just talk shit. It was never really meant to be a public thing. But Dave's really interested in this sort of stuff, like as far as social media and promotions and media in general. Music. Like these two are musos, and just that's sort of how it started. And it. Yeah, with fucking shopping wheel carts.
Yeah, man, your guys' relationship sounds
It's
just
just balls.
It's
It's
just balls.
just no dick. It's no dick. Just
It's
balls.
no dick. It's just balls.
I think that's.
So
I think that's the episode
we
name,
kinda.
No, we got it,
Yeah.
and that's how we come up with them too. That's exactly how we come up with the episode names. It's
Yeah,
usually something that comes up during the.
Just
'Cause I don't know
balls.
Vinny, honestly, if you have a look at our titles in the list of our Spotify list, you'll realize that it's just one-liners that come out during
so
the
one of the
show.
One of the episodes, we called it "Whoops, Wrong Pedophile" because we were talking about who's the one, the director one. We were talking about him, but I thought we were talking about Epstein. Who's that? You know, who's the director?
Roman Polanski.
No. You remember when he got trialed? Weinstein. That's it. Yeah, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. So we were talking about Weinstein, and I got him confused with Jeffrey Epstein.
Pretty fucking similar.
Yeah, actually. and it was like, oh, whoops, wrong pedophile. And then
that was the title of the episode.
Yeah, so that's where we. But yeah,
and like another one was a pint of lager and a Bruce Willis spritzer. Like,
oh yeah, we invented a cocktail called the Bruce Willis spritzer.
That's fucking great.
I can't remember what's in it, but we invented it.
Oh, what? Are you kidding me? I was going to be like...
You really had a chance for Vinny to incorporate this drink at his bar, and you blew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll listen to the episode, and we'll fucking...
I mean, what could it be? Like, well, did you guys know that he used to do Bartles and James wine cooler?
Do you know, I've not even got a clue why it
We were talking about Dan Aykroyd vodka.
Oh, yeah, that was it.
Crystal Skull.
The worst vodka ever.
Yeah. Well,
that was
we were talking about that, and then I think Jay came up with something like, why can't they come up with something fucking cool, like, you know, Bruce Willis spritzer or something like that?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like a can of fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes more sense. It's just like, okay.
I'll tell you what, Vinny, your challenge is you can create the actual recipe, and then we'll put it together, and you can sell it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, see how much money we can make.
Yeah, I'll put it on Instagram and I'll tag you guys.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis spritzer, see? But no, it's, I mean, really, the podcast, it kind of came away of
that's great.
Being unable to talk to each other in person all the time, you know, so we found this as a medium to, you know, to kind of catch up, talk to each other, and, you know, I'll be right. It's tough some days. You're like, oh fuck, we're going to be recording later. But once you get into it and you start getting a bit loose and like start chatting shit, you come away from it feeling a hell of a lot better. You know, and I can imagine that, you know, that must be what it's like, you know, for you guys or your medium as well. Like, it's a lot tougher work than we do. But you know, Jesus. But
I had a great goddamn Friday night. I'll tell you that. This is way cooler than my normal Friday nights.
Hey, we appreciate that, man. I hope you're not taking the piss. It's kind of hard to fucking tell.
Sounds like a great fucking night, guys.
Yeah, good. Thanks for the good time. I could have been out fucking
Friday I ever had. Jesus.
Yeah. No, but it's
being creative and talking about passionate shit is 100 times better than anything else, right? I mean, when you boil it down.
Yeah. So like Dave was saying though, you know,
very passionate dialogue about shit, even if it's about jerking off and going, we're all on the same page.
That's right.
Yeah.
So no, like Dave said, like honestly, some of our cuts go for 4 or 5 hours, and we only release about an hour and a half of it. So, and I mean, look, without, you know, I don't want to give too much away into our psyches, but a lot of it cannot be aired to the public, like a lot of it.
Yeah, like,
so we've
the shit we're talking about tonight.
Yeah.
No,
so
this is tame. This is tame to some of the stuff.
We've been very reserved, very reserved.
No, tug circles are the least of our worries, like, you know.
So yeah.
Brendan just like, my girlfriend's right next to me.
But can she hear, Brendan? That's the thing. Can she hear? Yes.
Nah.
Right, boys, take your tops off.
And look, if we ever do this again, like if you guys are ever keen to just come and honestly shoot the shit about nothing or whatever, we'll get cameras for next time, because I feel like that'd be I feel like seeing you guys like here is really good. I really fucking like it, and it's convinced me to finally go and do it. We actually come up with this thing. It sort of revolves around full circle again, that we were going to do live content, or not live content, but live content, but we were going to wear pigs masks. So just to keep the anonymity there, like, you know what I mean? Keep the face reveals a thing, like, you know, and we thought about, so that might be a bit of a quip that we might do, but or
the best. It could have been the best.
Only balls.
Have you guys ever heard of the show Gore Burger?
No.
No.
You know
Yeah.
T.J.
Oh,
Miller?
yeah,
You guys
yeah,
know
yeah.
the comedian T.J. Miller?
Yeah,
He did this show on YouTube called Gore Burger where he dressed up in this giant monster's costume. And so the concept was he was an outer space in a costume guy just interviewing regular people. And it's fucking hilarious. And it's on YouTube. And it's what you guys are talking about with the pig masks. I'm
Yeah, nice.
relating it to a thing.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job,
Wow.
Vinny. Have you eaten fruit
Nailed
yet?
this interview. Nailed it. Boom.
Nailed it.
Man.
All right. Cool. All right.
Just farewell to everybody.
I think yeah.
Vinny can go and enjoy the internet.
I want.
Yeah. Whoa.
I want to riff on that. so
okay,
bad,
I get- Yeah.
Do it. It's only you.
Yeah,
Girlfriend.
nothing to lose.
Just do it.
No.
All right. I guess are we signing off
Yeah.
then?
Let's do it.
All right. Can I get a huzzah? Can I get a huzzah? Give me a fucking huzzah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! All right, boys. We got to chat again. We have to chat again.
Nice meeting you
Let's do
guys.
it.
You guys are great.
Boom.
All right.
Thank you
Cheers, guys.
guys.
Thanks
you
very
guys
much
see
for your time.
That's all, folks.